When you're doing hip flexor or quad mobility exercises, I want you to think about these two tips. First of all, draw in the core, so lengthen through your core to help anchor the movement. A lot of the hip flexor muscles attach on your pelvis or onto your spine, and so we need a stable base from where to move from. If I don't engage here, I can go really far and I can cheat through my low back. But if the goal is to stretch through the hip flexor and the quad here, you need to anchor the movement by drawing your core in before you go into that movement. You're gonna get a much quicker stretch through the front of the hip and the thigh. The next option here is to raise an arm overhead. As you raise your arm overhead, lock into the core, it allows you to play around with different variations of the movement. So if I wanna stretch the outer part of the hip flexors, I'm gonna reach up and back, and that's gonna send my hip that way. If I wanna go straight forward, I'll raise up and then reach back, again, staying anchored from the core here. But what I would recommend is draw the core in and then play around with different variations of that hip mobility, making sure that your hips are flexible here, making sure they're flexible going to the inside, and making sure that you're flexible going out to the side there to hit the whole range of motion on the front side of the hip.